We're just gonna absorb Flixer right now. They're only worth 300. Their stock just keeps dropping. We're just gonna take them right now. Fedora Flix, take them, start the merge. Okay. How did our investment in Movie Times work? Movie Times, we own 78% of this company, and their value went up again. Love it. Love it. These guys just do nothing but climb, too. Like, they haven't dipped at all. They were, remember when we were investing in these guys before, we were thinking about buying them. They were down like $1 a share. Now they're up at 435. I should just keep my money in them all the time, you know? What's the argument on selling them? I don't think there is one. 160, let's do 170. If we can get there. Awesome, efficiencies on everything. Perfect. I think our homepage is almost fully, our homepage is almost 100%. What happens at 100%? Does this just go away and say we're already maxed out? I mean, I think it's worth looking at. 171 on everything. Let's see what happens. We're almost enough to do this, so I think I'm gonna have this tick in, and then we'll just go to 100% and see what it does. It goes over 100%. What's the point of it being called 100% then? Why call it 100% if you can go over it? I guess it fits the theme of the game. I mean, this person here is 603% effective, so I guess you just go to infinity and beyond. I guess. I don't know. We're absorbing Fedora Flix. Or we're absorbing Flixer into Fedora Flix. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. We're just gonna take you. You are gonna be ours now. We're making so much money every day. We can just keep investing in other companies. I own 100% of Movie Times now. But I'm gonna leave it go. I'm gonna let it go. This thing just keeps growing. I'm gonna let it go until it looks like it's gonna start falling. And then I'll just sell my stock. Now there's a huge difference here, right? Between, like, we're in 4th right now as a streaming service. But look at the massive difference, right? Between 4th place and 3rd place. Like $153 million valuation, $2 billion evaluation. There is such an enormous difference between 4th and 3rd. That's nuts. Can they buy me? Hey, Supertech. No, they can't. It's kind of interesting, like, nobody else can buy me aside from venture capital. These people are making investment offers. But there's two things. One, nobody can buy my shares without me approving it. And two, hang on, Fedora merch is going viral, and look at the growth. Okay, we're currently, this is how fast Fedora merch is growing right now. So I'll point this out. And there's no marketing. We're not marketing right now. User growth on this. This is with a company being currently merged. I'm bringing over 1 million users from Flixer right now into Fedora Flix. It has a 0.54 growth, or it has a plus 54 growth. Fedora merch goes viral for some reason. It has a plus 5,000 growth. I'm just saying, this one is the one I should be focusing on. The store is the focus. Right, the Fedora Flix is providing a baseline income so that the store can be super successful. But like, the store is growing, and that is crazy growth. How is the hosting working? Way more overhead than we ever need on hosting. We're fine there because I planned ahead for all of this. 53, 53, 53. And again, this is with no marketing right now. We're not marketing anything with the store. Both campaigns are there, but they're paused. Plus 6,900, plus 7,900 growth. We're just climbing. Now our peak CUs are really getting up there. We could just give it a little bit more, because Fedora Flix has more than enough to handle it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Stop. Stop. Stop everything. I still can't. Like, it's growing so fast that I can't keep up with it, even with this. No, stop. I said pause. What the hell? Pause. That's what spacebar does. It pauses. Okay. Okay, let's assess. The features, we have to upgrade them. Oh dear. This is a problem. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Please, please don't run out of backend components. Don't run out of backend components. Oh no. Oh no. We're not gonna be able to hold this many people. I need all hands on deck tomorrow, people. Because we have way too fast a growth. The growth is out of control. I cannot control this. The growth is too much. We need more hosting now. This viral is the biggest, strongest viral I've ever seen. It is time for us to really go ham on this. We need more money. I need to let the time run so we can get more money. Oh no. We're not gonna be able to keep up. It's growing too fast. Hosting wise, we're fine, but it's the features. They're, come on, give me money. Give me money. I hit 100% of my users now. Oh, man. I hate wasting viral. Like, I hate wasting this, because we're not gonna grow during this time now. Stop. I'm duplicating this. I'm just gonna have the extra server to help out. It grew too fast, way too fast. And this isn't even with the merch. Like I'm merging Flixer with Fedora Flix. I'm not doing anything with merch right now. Merch is the one that's going viral. And now I'm capped out on users. So unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. And the moment I hit this button, it's not gonna change anything. Come on, give me the backend components. Stop. We're just gonna max out right away anyway, yeah. Let's see, 158, okay. You need more complicated things. I need to upgrade these things. Go. It just keeps, as soon as I upgrade, it just, okay, let's start working on some of these other things that we can hopefully do. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. That's really good. I like all those presses I just did. But we're still capped out, okay. Do it again. Okay, keep going. I gotta keep pausing it just to stop. So I can keep hitting this button. Storage module, come on. Or it's like, we cannot keep up with this. There's no way. I just gotta hit every button that's possible for upgrading our features. Until the viral goes away. Come on. Give me those storage modules. Let's go. Come on, developers. You can do this. You can do it, guys. You can do it. I believe in you. This is intense. This is a clicker game, and it's this intense. Look at that. Oh, that's a lot of upgrades just now. That's a good amount of upgrades. It's not gonna matter. We're already capped out now. Jesus Christ. It's too fast. There's no way I could have prepared for this. No way I could have prepared for that. It's just too fast. All right, well, that's as best as we can do. That's as best as we can do, but the next contract for Fedora Flix is pretty nice. I want to see what merch is serving right now. I'd love to see what merch is serving. Let's get this contract sorted first, though. We wanted 67, right? Yeah. 67. It's not great on the CPM, but we'll do it anyway. Because it's the right amount, it's the right number. So we'll go 5 days on this. That was a just insane growth. It's like almost like they know you're not ready for it, yeah. 2 products, man. 2 products. I've had to put something into this, but now we're not going viral anymore, so if I can upgrade features, we might be okay. On normal organic growth. I just can't upgrade anything. Come on, I need front ends. Give me something to upgrade. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, breathing room. Good. We're growing again. 171. No. 72. No? Really? Where's all our backend modules? Come on. 170, 171, 172. There we go. There we go. We got a little bit of breathing room now. Jesus. That's a good viral campaign right there. That was awesome. That was really cool. What's the hosting like now? We're basically at 100% capacity here. How about Fedora Flix? We have some leeway here, so let's take Fedora merch. We'll give it just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. This ought to do it right there. So this gives us a little bit of cushion here, and we get not enough here. We have to go advance. We don't have enough. We need more. Let's go duplicating. Let's duplicate this one. Doesn't have any cache. That's the highest value, so we'll duplicate this. Pop that there. That should help us with our hosting problems for a bit. We have overhead here, and we've got lots of overhead here. We can dumb this down just a little bit now. Let's go to merch here, or Flix. And we'll just take about like that. Yep, we're good now. Okay, good balance. Good balance. Good balance. Chrono has a game right now called Hot Tin Roof. The cat that wore a fedora. Wow. Okay. Well, you can get that on sale right there. Hashtag sellout. 173, 173, 173. Lots of cushion here. Lots of cushion. Lots of room for growth here. But if it has a fedora, it must be a great game. Not necessarily. It doesn't have... It's all about the person wearing the fedora. I'd like to think that it's about the person wearing the fedora, to be honest. Fedora merch comes in, completely disrupts the industry. And now they're above $10 shops. They're just above $10 shops. They have more users, but they're worth less money. And we can buy Searcha. That's 3 million users. I don't think we're prepared for that at all. Not even close. But man, would I like to be. I really want to put a whole lot into the shopping. I want the store to do really well. I'm putting a lot of time and money into that store. Train some more. I want everybody like maxed out. You go. Train some more. Now that we have a bit of a breather, right? We'll get you guys training. Because you guys are all beginners. I want you guys faster. Look at all these guys. Yeah, expert yourself. There you go. What you got? You're all maxed out. Excellent. Good. Get yourself a maxed out expert. What else we got? I don't want everyone to train at one time, but we have some breathing room here on users, and so we can take a second. We don't have any... There's no marketing going on right now. So we're gonna just grow organically, word of mouth style for a little bit. So we can afford to have some of our developers taking a training day. Clayton. Let's get you expertized. Expertized, I like it. Yeah, expert you, train, expert you, train, expert you, train. I'm just gonna use Q and E, it's way faster. Just find somebody that needs upgraded and tell them to train, basically. Pretty much this. This is my entire workflow for this. We're in, look at this. All right, pause this. I don't know how this happened, but it did, okay? I wanna go to the global leaderboard, okay? Merch is ahead of Flicks. I'm just saying, merch is now ahead of Flicks. There are 20 million users on merch. There are 16 million users on Flicks. The new shopping platform was just sitting there doing nothing, and it's all of a sudden, it's ahead of the main product. It's so fast. It grew so fast. And it's a lot of it is attributed to this really good marketing campaign right here, this 85% conversion rate campaign. A lot of it is attributed to that. I would like to get this to 10%. I'm gonna turn this on actually. No, I wanna take some training. I wanna take a little bit of time, get people trained up. We do have people still making things, but everybody's just set to training mode. Nobody has to train. Oh, here we go. I'm just gonna do it. Everyone's going expert. I'm okay with it. I have the money. We're making enough money to pay you, so just do it. You have beginners here who need to go to intermediate. If I get their speed up, they'll be able to make things so much faster. We'll be able to upgrade our features and keep up with some viral campaigns like that, right? We need to be able to, when we go viral like that, I want to be able to keep up. Because otherwise we just waste half of it, and it doesn't happen very often, so you don't want to waste it when it does happen. Almost 6,000 RP, we'll grab Nitrosoft Platform 2016. We're not going to be able to use it, but as long as we've researched it, that's all we need. I just need to research it, and that's it. So then I can release all my researchers. This entire section can go, and then I don't know what's going on down here. Maybe we'll have to expand down here somehow. This can be all where all the system admins are, you know. This is an entire floor of graphics people. I think I'll move. Let's just do that now. We'll move support down on the first floor. This will be where support will be. System admins and support will be down here. The graphics team, I think you guys are keeping up okay now. Oh my God, are you ever keeping up okay? You're fine. You are totally fine. We should have no problem with interface modules ever again. Hosting wise, everything is solid. Good, good. Do they ever give you reasons to fire the employees? I wish they kind of would. It would add some depth to the game, a little bit of challenge to the game too. Because when you get to this stage of the game, I feel like there's no challenge in it anymore. Like, we went viral, so it's like keeping up with viral was hard, but there's no consequences for not doing that, right? It's just like you don't grow as fast. I wish they would throw some zingers at me, you know? The employees won't quit either. They'll get offers from other companies, and if you don't pay them more, then they'll leave. But like I said, at this level, when I'm making 1.6 million a day, it doesn't matter if an employee wants another 3,000 a month. You know, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Like, I just upgraded everybody. I just started paying with all those upgrades, with all those like going to expert intermediates, all those upgrades. Like, I'm paying people, I'm probably paying an extra 100 grand in wages a month right now because of that. And it does no dent to me at all. I don't care. You know? We can almost just buy Valio. We can almost just buy them. Completely just take them completely and make them ours. But their stock's going down, so I'm not gonna buy them right now. I will do that when I'm ready to buy them. Indie shows still going up. Lime Video still going up. Maybe Lime Video is a good investment for the weekend. Is there one that's going up any faster? You're a little bit slow. You're a little bit slow. You're okay. Yeah, you're going up okay. Percentage-wise, you're not really the greatest. eBay's there. UberBuy is actually in second now. eBay just overtook UberBuy. These guys used to be on top, now they're not. Their stock price is going down too. Amazon, fallen way down. Fedora merch is 7th in the world already. It just, like, these are the guys that were paying us for advertising before. Something happened. It's really sharp. I wonder what happened. Probably some competing platform with you went viral. Took all your steam away and we overtook you. That's probably what happened just now. Twitch, not a great investment. Movie Times, I think, is still the better investment. We already own 100% of it, so. What about a video sharing platform? Ultra Video. Snappy Clips is still pretty healthy. Growth is not great on percentages per week, though. Clipster has a huge nosedive. Daily Movement starts to sink. Mega Cafe, no thanks. You guys just, I don't know what happened there, but that's a pretty sharp decline. You guys are still falling. Like, is there no video service that's a good investment right now? I guess Snappy Clips is it. Ultra Video looks like it's got a chance to maybe start recovering a little bit. It starts to flatline here, but I don't know who to put my money in. Do something like this. I think we'll do something like this. Let's put our money into there. Fedora Flicks. I'm gonna focus on merch, sorry. It's just the better, it's just, how much money is it making? This makes 627 a day, and Fedora Flicks makes 1.8 million. So Flicks has a lot less viewers, but it's still making more money, and that's because it has 2 ad slots. It's got these 2 ads. So if I did that with merch, I'd make more money, but I need the other platforms. So I think it's best to just to keep hammering away at the levels. I know that efficiency is important, but our user capacity, if we go viral again, I need to have some cushion on that. We'll go with a little bit of efficiency if we can. I feel like, yeah, the back-end modules are always the bottleneck. Let me tell my managers that I want additional back-end components on hand. And I also want to tell my lead developer managers that I would like more back-end components on hand. Buy someone out, working on it. I don't want to do that for the investment, so I'm putting a whole bunch of money in companies that are growing so I can get the investment money. It's Saturday right now. All the weekly tick-ups happen on Sunday for some reason instead of when the market would be open on a Monday. So I'm kind of just, ooh, hey, this is a nice one. Net ticks. Let's diversify a bit, shall we? Upgrade efficiency. Still the backend modules. It's always the backend. Fedora Flix is starting to get a little close to its user limit, so we should invest in that just a little bit more. We make 1.6 million a day. There's Sunday. Let's check on our investments. So this went up. Not much, but it went up. Enough for me to get money out of it. Goodbye. Let's go with... Who else? Movie times. Did you go up again? Hope so. Wait, hang on. Let's check NetTicks. Went up again. Excellent. Made a little bit of cash. Let's check movie times. It went up again. We still owe 100%. Very nice. Very, very nice. Anybody else I'm invested in? Shopping platforms? No. I like how the shopping platform list, the only reason it has a scroll bar is because of it's going to keep showing the crossed out ones. Otherwise, it doesn't even need a scroll bar. Let's go 172, 172, 172, 172, 3, 4, 5. Am I the only one that keeps hearing that Pewds versus T-Series? I don't know. I know of it, but like I couldn't care less. The Pewds versus T-Series thing is... It's another great example of... Oh, it goes to 103%. Wait, I don't get it. It doesn't have a... Oh, interesting. So this says upgrade, but why? Hold on, am I actually gonna waste all these components if I do this? Let's try this. 103. Now it's 104. Max level reached. Does this go up as this goes up? I'm kind of confused on how that works. Apparently 104% is the max level for efficiency, so cool. I maxed out my efficiency of my landing page, so nobody better be nobody telling me my landing page isn't efficient. It's pretty damn compressed, okay? We got a CDN running, we've got the rocket loader, I'm deferring all my JavaScript to the very end, okay? Now I'm getting DDoSed. I've got tons of money. Let's take a look at this. I'm gonna take this out of here. Let's take this out of here too. Now all this stuff is getting... See all this stuff starting to get... Yeah, I still need the air conditioners. But what I'm wondering is, can I get this? Centralized Clockrate controller. If I put you here... So default clock rate 100%. Rules will change the clock rate of all servers whenever events, DDoS attack, or viral boost is detected on a specific website. The clock rate will automatically return to the default clock rate when the event is over. So in the event of a DDoS attack, I guess I'm confused on what this does. I really don't know. I've never used one of these before. I have no experience in this type of thing, so... Viral boost. So what I want to do is, I guess, go up 140%. Go... I don't know what this does. Is this what it is? It says it's not active. How do I make it active? I'm really lost. What does this 100% mean? Is it gonna make all my servers go to 100%? How do I activate it? It says the rule's not active. So how do I make it active? We'll go 130 on the default, I guess. It's only active when certain conditions are met. I mean, I'm currently under DDoS. Do I have to buy this before I'm under DDoS? Is that how that works? This is a $2.5 million computer unit, so I'm kind of hoping it works now. It doesn't seem to though. And I'm losing users. I don't have any more research to do, so I don't know how to work that. Do you have to configure the rack in the controller? I don't see an interface for that. It's really bizarre. I don't understand how this works. It says it's not active. The rack to the controller, is there an interface on the racks? Ah, okay. Okay, wow. Do I have to do this one at a time? Okay, so... Okay. Okay. So this will now handle the clock rates on everything uniformly. One at a time I have to do this? That's a bit of a bummer. Like, imagine if I had gotten one of these things after the new hosting building, you know? Imagine if that had happened. I'd be sitting here clicking this one at a time for a very long time. And you can't tab through these racks, so... Yeah, that's a bad experience. This is quality entertainment here on Twitch. I'm telling you, this is like... The people who are here live, what a treat you guys are given, honestly. I should be charging you a subscription. Oh, wait. All right, they're all in the controller now. So the default clock rate I want to be 100 and let's go 140%. 140% will be the default clock, but under DDoS attack you go to 100. What does that even mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, why would I do that? Change if a DDoS attack is detected. Like, how does this help me? I don't exactly know how this even helps me. I mean, what am I gonna do? Tell it to go to 200 under DDoS? Now everything is overboard, you know? How does this help me at all? How does this do anything for me? If I don't do anything different on DDoS, then it's like I don't have it at all. What is the point of this unit? I don't understand. I don't understand. So if I tell it to clock more, then it becomes active. If I tell it to clock under, then it becomes not active. So if the default clock rate is 130, and I go to 140, 145, right? Viral boost, I want to boost this to like 168. How does that help me? Do 200% on DDoS. They will kill all my servers. They all just get killed. They get annihilated. Look at this. I go to 0. Everything shuts down. You don't want to do that. In fact, the more I raise this up, the worse it gets because they're just overheated. Right? So I want to find that mix where we can get the most possible CU. And that appears to be at 151%. We get the most possible CU at 151. But then I have these racks that are, you know, overheated, right? Maybe you're supposed to lower it. If I lower it, then that makes the DDoS attack worse. And it also makes this thing go inactive, right? So if the default is 130 and I bring this down to 128, now this is not even active now. It just makes no sense. I have no idea how this works. The point of this thing, I don't understand the point of this thing. Why would I ever use this? Why did I spend $2.5 million and... No, this is just still, I'm deleting this. I'm deleting this whole unit. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's pointless. It is a pointless piece of machinery in this game. I'm gonna go with more air conditioning instead, because that makes way more sense to me. Like, it makes no sense to have that. What am I supposed to do with the DDoS attack? Just wait it out. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm just gonna wait it out. And it goes away and then everything's fine. If it doesn't prevent my DDoS, like where is the DDoS protection? Where's my CDN? Can I have a CDN in this game so I get some protection from that? It doesn't prevent DDoS, and it doesn't appear to even help me mitigate it either. It doesn't seem to do anything to mitigate it either. I don't understand how that works. I'm gonna need an explanation as to how that works. If you know how this works, in the comments, now is the time to go explainer mode on me, all right? Your paragraphs of explanations on how that works. Now is the time. Tell me, teach me your ways, Senpai. I'm all ears, but for now, it's not even worth the wattage I'm paying for it. I'm gonna get another system admin. I'm gonna get one more. 3,600. Go. All right, let's get these system admins popped in down here. I think we'll move all the system admins in here, actually. That makes more sense to me. Into this room. Because this room just, it just screams, you know, use me. Use me. Which is exactly what I plan to do. Install more RAM? I wish I could, Ivy. Ivy Farrell, how are you? I wish I could. The centralized clockrate controller as a unit doesn't make sense to me. It's $2.5 million to do what is essentially the same thing I'm already doing in my racks anyway, which is individually managing the most optimum output for every rack. I've already been doing that. I think all the clocks are actually now set to 130 everywhere. Everything is set to 130 now, so now I'm not doing that at all. I actually just lost CU bit by installing that thing. Did I waste it, or can I have it in storage, so I already bought it. I have it in storage, I already bought it. Let's try this. If I take out these fans, I'm gonna shift this over. I mean, I might as well grab it now, right? I might as well use it, it's in storage. I just don't know how it works. And now you have to be, can I just have a, okay, Dev, seriously, just give me a button that says all. I have to go through each of these one at a time, man. Are you kidding me right now? I wanna understand the point of it. I know I'm whining right now. This is definitely a whining moment, okay? I know. But I want to know the point of this. And I think there's only one way I can tell the point, and that is to just use it and to see why it matters. I want to know why it matters. So I'm hoping somebody in the comments will tell me why it matters. I have to figure out which rack I've already done, which one I haven't done. This is a bad experience. This process is a bad experience. I think if I was a game developer, and I will never be one because I just can't code. I'm not skilled at it. But I think if I was ever a developer, I would always put in a feature in a game that just blanketed everything, right? So like you give this individual feature, but I would always, just to do it, just to have that as a function. Do it. One button that says get all. And that would be it. And if they use it, they use it. If they don't, they don't. But my God, I would use it, I swear. Any option that could be individually selected, if there's a chance that all of the like unit would want to be under the control of one thing, I would have a button that would allow me to do all with one click. You know? I get the realism of wanting to go from rack to rack and hook it up, but this is the type of busy work gamers just don't need or really want. This isn't the busy work we're into right now. It's like the sales contracts. Spending my entire time doing sales contracts, it's not the funnest part of the game. Which is one of the reasons why I was considering going to subscription, but it's a substantial drop in revenue, so I'm not doing it. Almost done. Almost done. And now when I duplicate one of these racks, right? If I duplicate this rack, not this one, Yeah, this one. If I duplicate this and I stick it here, are you still on controller 1? Good. Okay, I want the default clock rate to be 145%. 140%. Okay. DDoS attack, I don't know what's gonna happen here. If on a viral boost, there's no point. I mean, is it for power? Is that why? Is that why you would want this, is to save power? Because saving power is saving money. But money is not an element in the game that really matters anymore, right? Like, I like the controller for balancing the web server, cache, and database overclocks. Like right now you go maybe 120% on database, but 140% on cache and get more CU. If that was the case, then why aren't these all completely balanced, right? Like, how do I actually do that? Like, if the controller did that, if the controller was smart enough to say, to actually balance the loads, I would put the hardware in, and the controller takes care of balancing all the loads. All I have to do is worry about cooling, right? That sounds like the better option. But I don't see why I would want to do this. Why wouldn't I want to have the maximum possible output all the time? Well, because if I'm overproducing CUs, then I'm not very power efficient, right? So I would want to produce less power. Okay, well, if that's the case, then let me do it on a time basis, right? So let me have control over the time of day. Give me a scheduler, right? To where I can say between the hours of 0, or in this case, it'd be like 2200. Between the hours of 2200 and 12, I want my default clock rates to be 90%. And then during rush hour, I'd say boost my clocks up to 140%. And then it would just use only the power it needs, right? And then in the case of viral, everything goes to 150 the whole time. In the case of DDoS attack, I don't even know what you would use this for. I have no idea. It doesn't do anything to a DDoS, so I have no idea. I'm so lost on that. Sounds like that it should let you run at a lower default rate and then ramp up capacity when it's needed. That's what I'm saying, JKF. I wish I could do that, but I can't do it on a schedule. So, like, what's the purpose of it for a DDoS attack, right? If I'm going to do a default clock rate at 100, so I have significantly lower CU. I have 2 million less CU, right? So with 2 million less CU, I'm way under capacity. Well, actually, this is with the DDoS, so that doesn't actually count. Hold on. All right, I'm way under capacity, right? Way under capacity. There's no way I would ever want to have my default clock rate at 100%. So I raise it up to 135%. Okay. So check Fedora merch. I have the capacity to handle this now. Okay, good. Fedora Flix. What do I have now? I probably have the capacity to handle this too. Okay, good. So everything is clocked to 135%, but that's not very effective because each individual thing, the developers decided to make cache servers give a little bit less or a little bit more per unit than database and web servers give a little bit less than database, so you need to like have 2 web servers, which doesn't quite equal 1 of anything, and all the values are different, right? So like that's why you have to balance different things with different cases and, you know, juggle it, right? And I think the juggling is unnecessary. If you have one of these, have this balance it for you. Like, just have this balance it for you. It's very easy. It's $2.5 million and it uses more power than 4 of my racks combined. And like, what does it do against a distributed denial of service attack? What does it do? I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell the value in it right now. In my late game, I had 3 controllers and specific racks for cache, database, and web server. Okay. So like, is that what I'm supposed to do? Have only web server racks, only cache racks, only database racks? Is that how you're supposed to do it? Distributed now to service, I know the definition of it, Sing. It's not about the definition. I've been DDoSed before. I've had my systems DDoSed several times. What I don't understand is the purpose for this unit against a DDoS. Against a viral, that makes a little more sense, but with this game having basically unlimited money, like, why wouldn't I just have every rack at its maximum possible load all the time? why have this regulating? It doesn't, I feel like it ruined it. I feel like having this in here and having all these things now set to 140%, it's just blah. It doesn't matter, you know? Blank rack with a couple of, you know, I got a couple of these, that's it. So if I had one of these, right? 2100 is the output. 4200 is the output. Okay, so 2 of these equals 1 of these. Got it. Good equation. Figured it out. What the hell do I do with database then? It's 30. Like, why? Why is it 30? Can't you just make this a nice solid formula? Why do I gotta juggle this? So like this right here is balanced. These 2 plus this at the exact same clock rate should be balanced. Everything should be fine. I'm putting this on controller 1 so I don't have to, I can't manage this, right? So all I gotta do now is configure them. I don't have to manage it, all I have to do is configure them. So that's easy, except now I'm not getting optimal efficiency out of them, you know? So during a DDoS attack, which it is currently not experiencing, what do I want to do with this? I'm just gonna turn that off, no rule on that. Viral boost. There's no point in a viral boost setting because I would want it at the maximum possible all the time anyway. For a DDoS attack, you should go to maximum possible clock rate. That's what I am doing. I am doing the maximum possible clock rate all the time. That's what I'm saying, all the time. But when it starts to overheat, you lose CU. And the more you drive it up, like what? Look at this. If I drive this up, if I drive the whole thing up to 200%, everything dies. I got 0 output. Everything dies, right? So I'm already going as high as I possibly can to get the most possible CU. Because like, look at this. Watch this number, which is hard to see, I know, because they don't let me scale they don't let me dynamically scale the UI in increments. It's either too small or too big. 8.86 million, right? I get 8.89 million by clocking down. Okay, so I clock 1% down, I get more power because I'm not overheating anymore. So if I go to maximum possible clock rate, everything dies because it all overheats. So I'm always balancing to get the highest possible CU. But ever since I put this in, I get less CU. I have less output with the controller. To save power, you can lower it to save power. Why do I want to lower it? Why do I want to save power? I'm making of 1.6 million a day. Why do I care about power? I'm getting rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this. It's not worth my time. I've decided it's not worth my time. Like, if you're making this much money in a game where money doesn't matter anymore, why does it matter if I'm gonna save power? It doesn't.